Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading. Going to be focusing on the energies coming through with regard to that full wolf moon in Cancer and the lunar eclipse happening on January 10th. It's okay if you're watching this at another time. If the title speaks to you and the message speaks to you, it's your message. But those cosmic patterns often influence the readings. So I just wanted to make mention of that. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you will consider subscribing, liking, sharing the video. And to those who are already subscribed, thank you so very much. We're growing this little thing. It's the little engine that could, and I really appreciate your input, your comments, your emails, your private reading bookings. All that is just, I'm just so very deeply grateful and appreciative. So thank you. Okay, I am pulling because we have the full moon coming up. I am pulling from Queen of the Moon and Moonology. Dex has your oracles. I am going to make mention, Aquarius, that this eclipse, it's very emotional. It's in Cancer. It's very watery. It's we have a Mercury influence there as well, so it will involve communication in your relationships, friendships, family, colleagues, work associates, and so emotions may be running high. Just a heads up. And for you specifically, this eclipse is going to highlight developments in your 6th house. I'm looking at notes from an astrologer that I follow. I'll tell you about her in a minute. House of work, health, employees, coworkers, medical professionals, pet care, and productivity. But it's seeking balance in that opposite house, which is the 12th house of rest, your subconscious, and tending to anxiety and issues bubbling up from the past. So you've got this 6th house, 12th house influence here. This is from Jean Wiley, Jean Wiley, Wiley. I mention her because I've been following her for years, but don't go there right now because her channel has been pirated. It's been hijacked. It has literally been hijacked by somebody who's posting as if she's posting Fox News stuff. So I don't know what's going on. She's trying to get it fixed, but check in on her account, her YouTube channel. She's a really good astrologer. Anyway, all right, let's go. Here we are. You have the Void. Wow. That is a dark moon. That is the first card in this deck, so that's going to be very auspicious for you. Let me go ahead and pull the Moonology card at the same time. Aquarius, you had a good reading last time. It was interesting, I should say. 2 weeks, I think 2 weeks ago, it was about big shifts, and last reading was big truth. So let's see what else is big for you. Big has been in your title lately. It's okay. You can handle it. You're very expansive people, right? Okay. Oh, here we go. It says you are good enough. That would be the full moon in Virgo card you pulled here. So let's look first at the Void. Maybe you're not feeling good enough. Silly Aquarius. Here we go. Your time to rest and reset. What did I just get done saying? This eclipse is looking for balancing in your house of rest, 12th house. You can't make it up. Your time to rest and reset is here. Release all that does not serve you. Stop resisting. The Void is a time of possibility, not just darkness. There is nothing to fear in letting go of negative patterns and habits, so let go of the old. Yep, I'm all in for that. I am all in for that. I will join you. Moonology, full moon in Virgo. Let's see what that's about. Page 78. Okay, let's see if I can see this. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far, and drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. We just got done with truth Wow. Other meanings for this card. Worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second guessing yourself. Yeah, I feel that one. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. Well, Aquarius, you tend to do good things for other people all the time, so I'm not feeling that message for you, but yeah, don't underrate yourself. Not even with self-deprecating humor. Now's not the time. And I'm also going to pick from the Magdalene Oracle for you here. I love the, because we're in such emotional energy with this full wolf moon in Cancer and an eclipse, which sort of adds another layer. I just really feel like I want to give you something deeply spiritual to kind of hang your hat on. Let's see what's coming through for you here, Aquarius. Divine order. Everything in divine order. Wow. I haven't seen this card in a long time, so this is good. Look at the beauty of this card. You may be inadvertently sinking into depression because you believe the world around you is in disarray. It is. With all its suffering, destruction, and war, the world can seem like a woeful place. Yet as the saying goes, there is a time and purpose for everything under heaven. Everything serves a purpose and has a reason for being, otherwise that thing would not exist. Life is like a divine tapestry. Each thread is vital to the overall picture. However, being a divine tapestry, the overall design only begins to make sense when viewed from a higher perspective. Believing that things are not the way they should be only serves to keep you disappointed, angry, and fearful. Divine order is visible, but it is only visible through the perspective of love, just as the true purpose of things can only be known by the light of your soul. Your world doesn't need saving, it just needs to be loved. Yeah, if you're watching this when it's being posted, here in the States and around the world, it has been definitely a tumultuous time politically. And on the foreign affairs front, I keep politics off the channel, but I do know that for some of us it's been very disconcerting. It's really kind of thrown us into the void. Aquarius, you're very globally conscious people. You're more global minded, so I can see how this would impact you. Maybe more than some of the rest of us. So just so you know, everything in divine order. There's a time for everything under heaven. Your world doesn't need saving, it just needs love. Start at home during this full moon in Cancer. Tension's gonna fly, Aquarius. Tensions are gonna fly. Keep the lid on. I am using the Modern Witch deck for you. It is adorable. I hope you like it. All right, the energy underneath is the Four of Cups here. All right, do we have someone might have friend-zoned you, or there's some emotional sense of rejection? Yes, I see that. Ten of Swords. I'm going to replace that. This deck has an alternate version called Everything is Fine. And since this is from the past, anyway, just so you know, this is the past energy. If you're new to the channel, this top row represents the other person. Aquarius, this second row is you. If you're a cross-watcher, you're probably the top row. Welcome. And the bottom row represents the connection, and I sort of look at past energy, present energy, and rolling into the future. But it can be very condensed. Just so you know, sometimes the past is like long ago, sometimes it's very recent, and other times everything seems to be a blur, all happening at the same time. So just take it as you need. You can feel free to flip the characters around. If you're like, oh, wait a minute, that's me up top, that's fine. Doesn't make the reading wrong at all. But I'm going to let you know what I see here first. I do see the... we got a mishmash of stuff up here. In your row here, Aquarius, I do see your firing on some passionate cylinders. And we do have the Fool energy right here below, which is your energy as of Aquarius right now, presently in the connection. So I kind of feel you're the glue moving this thing forward. It is with regard to a past life soulmate here, Six of Cups in the past, and Ten of Pentacles. This is what we are working so hard to build for ourselves, a life of stability, happiness, groundedness. This is really nice energy for you, Aquarius, because I know you've had a bumpy road. But in the past here, with the everything is fine, Ten of Swords for this person up here, it was the end of a painful chapter, and I think you were feeling very much shut out, abandoned practically, but definitely unable to access the warmth of the connection with regard to this past life soulmate. And presently, they're either offering you a message of love or apology, and you're in the mood of, yeah, sure, I'm game. Let's make peace. This is a card of reconciliation, peace, truce, and let's start a brand new life here. Leap of faith. The Fool just sort of says, okay, leave the past behind. Leave the worry behind. Take the leap into a new day. And what comes in the future? A whole lot of passionate connection between you and this other person. You sort of shift into this Queen of Wands energy, or this is talking about a Queen of Wands. You may be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I'm not sure. But I kind of want to understand this Four of Cups a little bit better. It doesn't make sense in this picture, so why is the Four of Cups here underlying energy of the reading for Aquarius? Well, I kind of get the impression that the energy underlying is, no substitutions. I want the real thing. There's that hand of spirit offering the Ace of Cups, and see how she's just looking at these three cups disenchanted. So I do feel this is a little bit of, don't think you're being friend zoned here, but I think the underlying energy between you is, I'm holding out for the real thing. And to both of you, this real thing is commitment. And there's an engagement ring. That's the engagement ring card, Aquarius. So this is a card of commitment. And this is the card of like a major blow your mind offer of stability and commitment. So the two of these together with this Four of Cups leads me to believe that one of you, or both of one or the other, or both, if not both, are taking this connection very seriously, want no substitutions. Your aim, I don't need 4 cups. I only need one. I need that holy grail, that ace. And I think that comes out here in the connection, because in the connection in the future, we have the Ten of Pentacles. And that is the ultimate of stability and commitment and groundedness and joining lives. It is a life partnership in that card. Wow, Aquarius, this has either progressed very rapidly, or I'm pulling on a whole new storyline for a whole new set of Aquarians. Let me know in the comments. Everything is fine. Ten of Swords in the past here. Sure, there was probably a third party. I don't feel it was very long. I'm not sure what it was about. There's this King of Cups, emotional availability. It could have been with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that entered the picture, or I'm going to leave that for a second. I want to see what comes up here with this little Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here? For this other person, could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have a lot of Cups energy here, but we also have that watery moon. Oh, I feel like this person is having this. I feel it's an apology. They're coming forward with an apology for this past episode. They're letting you know everything, you know, in the past, something ended, a painful chapter ended with regard to a third party. I feel that they're telling that they shifted out of that, and now they're in this King of Cups energy of being emotionally available and open and feeling the pain of what went down. Now I'm sensing this is a message of love or apology followed by this beautiful Ace of Wands, brand new passion. I feel this person is feeling revived, and in their own way, they're sort of communicating an energy of, wow, we just got through something very difficult, and now we have a brand new start at passion and excitement. This is excitement. And then we get a Two of Swords and the Lovers. These two cards together make me feel that there's some indecision or they're feeling blocked. And the Lovers is usually a card of choice. So it you know, I don't know how this and this go together because it seems very separate. But I kind of feel as if they're presently mulling over. There's a decision that they need to make. There's like indecision here. Two of Swords, they're not really finalized in a decision process that has to do with making a choice. When it's the Lovers, it's usually a choice between two people, but it could also be a choice between themselves, like choosing themselves or another person. It could also be just coming home to self. But because it's with this Two of Swords, it's feeling a little sketchy. So let me look at this Eight of Wands in the future for them. What's all this energy, this Eight of Wands, passionate energy? By the way, the Lovers card is Gemini. Well, I am now feeling, I'll read that in a second, but now that I get that, it makes this make more sense. Sometimes this card is less about indecision and it's more just about feeling blocked. See? Blindfolded, swords crossed, and the swords are crossed right here at the heart. So it could be you're getting an apology or a message of love. This person's energetically sending that, stepping forward with this, oh, good, let's turn the page. Brand new passion between us, excitement. It's like the flame between us is lit again after this painful chapter. But I feel they're still a little bit on guard. I feel they feel the need to protect themselves. They're not sure how you're going to react, so they're blocked off with regard to the choice that they made. And now in the future we get this communication, very passionate communication, and then we go into the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is sort of like, I don't know if I can keep going, but I haven't given up yet. And they're telling you, I've got my head down, I'm working hard on this. Maybe in their career, but I feel it's more within the connection because the next card out is the Ten of Cups. They know this is what you want, right? Here we go. You're telling them, or the energy in the connection is, yeah, no substitutions. No substitutions. I want the real deal. I want commitment. I want to settle down, right? Make a commitment. And this person saying, I hear you. I hear you. I'm working hard toward that. I haven't given up. They're also telling you don't give up because it comes right on the heels of a communication card. So I kind of feel you're getting, they're scared and they may be feeling stuck energy because they're not sure what choice you're going to make, but they're telling you, please, like, you know, I haven't given up. Don't give up on us. I'm working hard toward this Ten of Cups that they know you want. This is very powerful over here, this underlying energy. I feel some ultimatum energy from that. 5 of Pentacles here for you, Aquarius, in the past. Yeah, they abandoned you. They shut you out. That 3 of Cups doesn't feel good to me at all, that they had in their energy. Oh my gosh. Now we have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Reconciliation. So you might be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, Queen of Wands, somebody who knows what they want, someone who could be a little bossy in their lower vibe, but very magnetic person, someone you're really attracted to. I feel like this is not you. I feel this is their energy in the future. Right now, here's this 6 of Wands. Where did that come out before? Didn't I just... Oh! 6 of Wands here is reconciling after this abandonment, right? You already been through it, Aquarius. I'm sorry. I just laid the card down and I lost it. There's like not many cards here. Okay, felt sort of out in the cold by, sort of really rejected by this Queen of Wands energy. It can still be a guy. It doesn't matter. It just means that they are an emotional creature. And yet they're kind of fully in their power. They're very attractive. You're very attracted to them. It's a manifesting energy. And there's forgiveness here. There's, I think you offered forgiveness. And I think you guys reconciled in the past. They became emotionally available to you in this King of Cups. Now we get the 6 of Wands again. So if I lay it out like this, you can see that the six of Wands continues right from here to here. So that does make me feel like this is not very long ago. This past is very, very recent. 6 of Wands for Aquarius in the present energy. They're coming at you with an apology and you accept it. I feel that strongly. You're going to persevere. Yeah, the 6 of Wands, this is about forgiveness and reconciliation. And we know that present energy and the connection is your energy right here, taking a leap of faith, Aquarius. So here's the 6 of Wands present energy. And then you're kind of like, you're resisting them a little bit. And I feel like that's why this 2 of Swords comes up. That's why this person is crossing their heart and protecting themselves. They're not sure what you're going to choose. Lovers comes out because you're resisting and pulling back. You've said, I forgive you. You've said, we're good. Something's not quite right yet. You're still resisting. You've pulled back, and you are going to persevere. This is the strength card of Leo, strength, perseverance, getting beyond and above and over an obstacle. So even though I feel some resistance on your part, you do accept the apology and you're going to push through your own resistance, your own need to pull back as a measure of providing yourself a sense of stability. I do think you get beyond it. Queen of Wands in the future. What's this Queen of Wands here for in the future? Yeah, that I do feel, because this Queen of Wands comes out right here for you, Aquarius, with regard to this, you know, you were abandoned by who? What did you feel like you couldn't access the warmth of the Queen? So I definitely feel the Queen, and when you wanted to reconcile, and apology offered, apology received, and then we shift right into the next phase of your journey where there's some resistance on both your part. They're seeing a new opportunity, a passion with you, but they're a little guarded and stuck because they don't know what you're going to choose. They're going to talk in the future and tell you all about, you know, I don't want to give up on us. I'm working hard to move toward this 10 of Cups, total emotional fulfillment. And I think your response is, yeah, Knight of Swords. There's victory here with regard to a Queen of Wands. They are your happiness and your joy. That's where You feel safe. You want to feel safe. And I do feel that this Knight of Swords is fast-moving energy toward this happiness. With honor, with integrity, with honesty, with truth. So I do think that was an element in this connection before, if I'm talking to the same people. If it's a new group of Aquarians that I'm talking to, there is an element. Truth is really important to you. And it's fast moving here. You're saying, yes, I'm moving toward my happiness now that we have all cards up on the table. No pun intended. And I feel it's reflected right here in this connection. Geez, yeah. Six of Cups, past energy is past life soulmate. Moving toward the past life soulmate, yeah. Chariot, it could have been that this energy was stuck. This could have been stuck energy. I'll pull another card here. You wanted to move toward forgiveness and second chances. There's the Judgment card. And I do feel that whatever went down, where we have that Ten of Swords, Five of Pentacles, something broke down between you. And yet you knew the power of the connection between you, so you tried to move forward toward forgiveness and reconciliation. That's where the Six of Wands comes in. That's where it is right now. I do feel that the apology has been offered. I do feel you're accepting it, Aquarius. With some reluctance and hesitation and resistance, maybe, but that's you standing up for yourself. And saying, yeah, I'm going to pull back a little bit, Four of Pentacles. I will persevere in this connection, but I got to protect myself. Fool energy, take a leap of faith, twin flame soulmate. This is a very powerful connection. Six of Cups into Four of Wands. Past life soulmate into twin flame, 1111. This is a powerful life partnership you're dealing with. Wow. Oh, Aquarius. I'm not even going to query that anymore because we shift right into Ten of Pentacles. So I do feel that this relationship is a keeper. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles was 10, Sun, 10. Wow. Lovers, strength, Judgment, Six of Wands, King of Cups. Like I'm looking at all the top cards. The last cards I pulled, very powerful. Sure. This is a fated connection. Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarian energy, but it's destiny. It's fate. That you will end up together and build a life together. This is a magnificent reading. I do now, without a doubt, feel that this is headed to commitment and marriage, or whatever commitment means to you, whatever this Ace of Pentacles means to you. We are living in different times. I'm old school, put a ring on it, but not everybody feels that way. Some people are like, let's go buy a home together, a townhouse together, let's move in together. Is the commitment? It's here. It's here in this connection. It's available for you. It's what you're moving toward. Wow, Aquarius, pretty powerful stuff. In the extended, I'm going to be pulling from the Modern Witch again. I'm pulling a card for you, messages to you from Spirit, a message to you from this person, a message from you to them. Of course, this is all energetic, what you're trying to say without words so much, and then, or what's underneath and hard to sometimes express that needs to come out. And then we'll look at the outcome for this connection and timing, especially because we have so much stuff headed into a new level in this connection. We'll pull the outcome card and see if we can get a hit on some timing. Okay, so if this is a storyline that speaks to you, the link to the extended is below. I hope you'll follow me there. Otherwise, have a wonderful full wolf moon in Cancer's lunar eclipse. Keep it together, Aquarius. It might be a little emotionally bumpy, but I'll see you on a future video. Take care. Bye.